Oh, okay. So you guys are gonna put me as a cameo on Jake's YouTube channel. You're putting me in his YouTube video. I always wanted to be a part of Jake's YouTube channel. I am very excited to learn this information. Well, Jake, what did you think about Barbie? Alright, let's talk about Transformers Rise of the Beasts. This movie was fucking awesome, bro. Man, dude. To everyone who says Crab, why do you even like Transformers? Dude, it's literally giant robots from space who transform into cars and planes and gorillas and they fight each other. Like, do I even need to explain? It's genius. It's pure genius. And I'm not even joking. Like, genuinely, I just like Transformers, man. It's fucking cool. I've seen some people review this movie, like Penguin Zero or Jeremy Johns, and they're like, oh, this movie is so ridiculous. You know, the ending is ridiculous. It's just complete nonsense. As if that's a bad thing. Bro, I mean, like, I'm sorry, but when you're watching a Transformers movie, that's what you're signing up for. It's just dumb fun, and it's fucking awesome. This movie completely retcons all of the other Michael Bay movies, which is good. I'm so glad they did that, because I don't think anyone really liked the Michael Bay movies. All of the Transformers in those movies, they just looked like crumpled tinfoil. And this movie, and like Bumblebee, the designs for the characters are a lot more faithful to the original cartoon designs, which just look so much better. This movie is also the first time we get to see Unicron in live action. Okay, which is crazy because they actually had to send cameras into space to do that. If you're not super well versed in the Transformers lore like I am, Unicron was the main villain from the 1986 animated movie, and he's like this massive planet-sized transformer, and he just straight up eats other planets to survive. It was so cool seeing it in live action. Anyway, this is the first time I've watched a live action Transformers movie where I actually cared about the human characters. I like the Pete Davidson robot. He was pretty funny. I like the gorilla robot. I like Unicron, obviously. It was just a good movie. It was a good time all around. Alright, this is gonna be a controversial take, okay? Because this is a situation that got a lot of people talking, it got a lot of people angry, but I'm gonna give my take anyway, okay? I have a theory about life and the internet, and that's basically, we all live in a sitcom, alright? And sometimes the stuff people do in real life are way funnier than any writer can ever come up with. And we get to see these real life characters, like Chris Chan.
If I was a homosexual or anything like that, would I be having sex with 3 women? Huh?
The Tourette's guy.
Yes! I bought your Colgate toothpaste, the one with tartar control, and it made me feel like a piece of shit! This is bullshit!
And now, FaysalSultan. Back in August, FaysalSultan, who, if you don't know, he's another old creator who he used to make prank videos back in the day, and he had a manic episode where he decided to have this spontaneous concert convention where he just invited a bunch of random creators to go out into a field, create a big stadium, and he said Drake was going to be there, that Kanye West was going to be there, and it was going to be this big event. The Hate Dies Love Arrives event. And eventually someone called in a bomb threat and the police came and...
Tyler Perry put me in this movie!
This wasn't the venue YouTuber Yusuf Arakat, known as Fousey, had in mind. He organized and promoted through social media what he called the Hate Dies, Love Arrives concert at the Greek Theater. But when someone called in a bomb threat, 1,500 concert goers had to evacuate.
And FaysalSultan, he disappeared for a while, okay? But back in August, he came back. He showed up on the H3 podcast and he was doing 24/7 in real life live streaming. And it was the 23rd of August 2023 when Fousey graced us with perhaps the greatest live stream in human history. I genuinely cannot imagine a single live stream that could ever top this. See, the thing about Fousey is he has like this savior complex. He thinks he is put on this earth to spread Allah's message, to change the world by streaming and giving random people money and promoting sobriety, except for weed, spreading positive energy and exposing Satanism.
I feel like I know the reason why I've been put on this earth.
What is it?
To change the world, to give my message, and if I die because of it, I die. I'm the next Tony Robbins. I'm gonna have more eyes on me than the president has on this country. My voice is gonna change the world.
And you know, this stream was a stream like any other. It wakes up with Fousey firing his security guard because he was sleeping in the night before.
Yo, tell Nadeem he's fired, dog. I'm really pissed off, Bear. My life is literally on the line today and he's asleep. If I go outside right now in public with no security, no nothing, do you know what can happen in my life? Bear, I need Nadeem to answer his phone. Look at my room, Bear. Look what happened tonight. I need Nadeem to answer his fucking phone. I'm not joking around and you're always joking. I'll call you back.
So he fires him because he's just not on the same level of dedication that Fousey is to changing the world. Because that's the big thing with Fousey. There's 0.4 seconds left on the clock in Game 7 of the NBA Finals, okay? The coach looks at you. I'm the coach. The coach says, kid, the ball's coming to you. What are you gonna do in that moment? Are you gonna trip on your shoelaces and embarrass your mom? Or are you gonna put a parade out in front of your city? Yeah, if you do the latter, you're welcome to join G7. But if you're G4, like Aiden Ross, to be with G7 is a mindset.
And if you stop supporting me today because of this, good. You don't have a G7 mindset. Good. See, Nadeem? That's how easy it is to get replaced. 0.4 seconds left on the clock, Game 7 of the NBA Finals. We were about to create generational wealth together. Because you decided to sleep at 10 a.m., you just lost out. My driver's not calling me. He's about to lose his job too. I'm gonna call the security. If the security doesn't answer, they're both about to lose their jobs too.
So he starts wearing this fucking ski mask because he thinks he's too famous and that there are secret agents coming out to get him. And if any stranger recognizes him on the street, they will just straight up fucking attack him. And
do you think that agents are gonna come after me, or do you think I'm not that big yet for them to give a fuck?
Oh no, they're coming for you. You're number 3 in the world right now. It's you, Ty, and Aiden.
But do you really think the real agents will come after me? You know who I'm talking about.
I know, but I don't want to go there yet because I think we're fine for now.
You promise?
Yeah, we're fine for now.
The chat doesn't even know about that shit, dog.
So immediately after, he goes outside to invite this complete stranger to a party he's throwing later that night.
My boy got me this fat ass Airbnb, pool, everything. Y'all want to come party?
Yeah.
All right, take my number.
He just gets random people to hang out with him by saying, I'll buy you an iPhone. I'll give you $1,000.
Pull up to the party with your wife, I'll give you $1,000. Buy your wife something nice, don't tell her I gave it to you.
So they drive around. Then he starts ranting about how he's an A-list celebrity and how all these other creators are spreading government propaganda.
Ain't no D-list celebrity, ain't no B-list celebrity. I'm a fucking A-list celebrity. Fuck these social media guys, they ain't shit. They popping on Twitter, they popping on TikTok. My dick is more popping on TikTok. People fuck with me in real life. I got real life motion. I go out on the streets, any city in the fucking world. I could go to a private island in Hawaii. I swear to God, I'll put my entire career on the line. Somebody's coming up to me and asking for a picture. I got real influence. All these social media creators are fucking puppets. By the right wing, the left wing, they get paid by the government to push their propagandas. That's why there's some people who say trans rights. That's why there's some people who say don't do trans. That's why there's some people who say get vaccinated. That's why there's some people who say don't get vaccinated. I'm exposing everything. There's an agenda behind everything. Kids are getting brainwashed.
And that he needs his new staff that he just hired because he fired the other staff at the beginning of this stream. He needs them to protect him, okay? Because he's changing the world. He needs protection while he gets to the top of the internet, overthrowing Aiden Ross, okay?
Y'all are the two closest people in my life now. I'm doing it. This is home stretch. I'm running. I'm not pretending. I want to be a fucking worldwide influential person. That's it. I'm running. I'm down campaigning right now. This is my campaign. The world's watching. If they try to do anything, it's live. I'm campaigning. I'm here. I'm him. I'm Himothy. I love y'all. I need y'all to protect me. I need G7 energy. You know I'm not on no fuck shit. You know all this shit was planned. You saw every move, every single thing that went viral. You saw me script it. You saw me premeditate that shit. I played the internet like a fucking fiddle. Now I'm here to take over. I use that as a stepping stone. They thought I wanted to be at the top of Kick. What? So I can get my dick hard? I suck my dick to be top. What the fuck? That's nothing. I want to be chilling with Andrew Tate in a fucking Bugatti. That's what I want. I'm here. Let's run. Let's run it up. Protect me. Let's go to the top.
Then he goes to a Rolex store to buy a $40,000 diamond Rolex to congratulate himself because he's changing the world, okay? He just needs to celebrate himself, you know? We all need to take some time to celebrate ourselves once in a while. Then he just kind of starts ranting to the staff about how he just signed a $30 million contract with Kick and how he's the most viral man on the internet.
All this is happening in the span of 2 hours. Do you guys get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? We're all one. If we love each other, we can all go up. God didn't say only you can be successful like the Hollywood made us think it is. Only few people can be elite. We are the people. How did we forget that? Y'all get it? Everywhere I've gone, people have looked at me and know I've been attracting energy. God is controlling this shit. I'm here. I'm him. I'm Himothy. I don't retire, man. I go to therapy. The internet doesn't give a shit. Your physique, like on the internet, is what they would call like GOAT status. Like respectfully.
Then he invites these other creators to come to his Airbnb, and he meets up with these guys called the Island Boys, and he just starts arguing with them because they weren't respecting him and being humble in his house.
So fucking not humble, God is gonna take
Wallahi,
it.
I'm humble. Wallahi, I'm one of the humblest person.
If you have to say Wallahi, I'm humble, you're not humble. You be humble by showing how humble you are. By inviting a fucking stranger to your house and saying, eat my fucking food before I took a bite. You fucking bitch.
You know, while he's talking about how he is going to be #1 on Kick.
If you keep bringing this negative energy, I just talked to my therapist and cried the whole time and I come out on some fuck shit like this. I swear to God on my life, I am signing with Kick. I'm gonna be #1 on Kick, dunking over Aiden. If you keep this shit up, wallahi, you're never gonna be on my streams ever again.
He fucking throws food at Neon, the guy who created a Fortnite dance.
What did you say, bro? You think you're perfect. You're not. You're far from perfect. You got a fucked up ass too.
I think I'm perfect.
You said you were gonna fucking do that,
I
dude.
think I'm perfect. I just prayed and cried to Allah and asked Him for forgiveness for all my shortcomings and sins. Respect your fucking elders and get the fuck out of my house. I don't give a fuck about your content or the Island Boys. You want me to slap you again, you bitch? I'm gonna fuck you till you love me.
But then he keeps getting called from this stalker troll streamer called Garvel, who he says on the phone that he sent this random girl to start dating FaysalSultan to break his heart and ruin his life. And it happened. Fousey met this random girl and they started dating.
Oh, and by the way, you know that Dominique is mine, right? I sent her to you, you fucking idiot. I've already started breaking your heart. We've only been at war for 2 days. do you have to say about that?
And Gamble was calling his parents and harassing them.
Yo, I'm Gamble. I'm the guy that was calling your mom and sister and brother and shit. I think one of your fucking faggot friends got me banned on Kick.
So Fousey says he's going to fucking kill Gamble over the phone if he ever tries to harass his family again.
Hey, I know where you are right now, and I live here, buddy.
Come over here, bitch. I swear to God, I'll kill you. I swear to God, you pull up to my house right now, I'll stick a knife 10 feet in your fucking throat. I literally fucking slice it down to your penis and chop it off. Yes, this is a goddamn threat. Bitch, I'll kill you if you come up to me.
You're threatening me?
Get your gun. I got it. Hey, what's your address? Text me your address. I swear to God, you're dying tonight. Wallahi, you're dying tonight. I'll go to jail for you.
Hold the fuck up. I want to show you my collection. Watch, Florida. This is stand your ground, buddy. You threatened to...
Yo, what is it? You got it? You wrote it down?
And then he starts yelling at his security guard, who he just hired, about how stupid his team is, his team of people, and that they're just not on the right mindset. Okay, they're not on the G7 mindset.
My employees suck. He can't handle my energy. He's at home. Myron, my boy, he's tired. He's going to sleep. They can't handle being around me. My energy's too much for these insecure fucks. You get it now? I'm by myself with you. No one else. Rolling on my wrist. This is real life.
So he calls the police and says that Gamble is trying to kill him. So he needs the police to come to his hotel in Miami to protect him.
City of Miami Police, 911 Operator King. What's the address of the emergency?
Hi, my life is in danger right now. I have a guy threatening my life. He knows my address. He called my hotel room.
What's the address of the emergency?
What's the address? Intercontinental.
Intercontinental Hotel.
You don't know the address?
No.
Get out of my room. Get out of my room. Give me the address and get out of my room.
I'm not
I don't feel safe around you. I don't feel safe around you.
I'm not going anywhere.
That whole time you couldn't Google the address?
It's right here. Calm down, bro.
Ma'am, my life is in danger.
Intercontinental Miami.
Where are you, sir?
I'm in the Intercontinental!
Give me the phone, man. Give me the phone. You gotta calm down, bro.
No, dog!
Sit down and calm down. Relax. I'm gonna.
Oh, because a guy told me I'm gonna die tonight. You want me to relax?
Yo, sit down and let me give you the address.
While he's just gloating to the dispatcher on the 911 call about how he has a $40,000 Rolex and he's going to sign a $30 million contract with Kick.
Okay, and what's going on? Tell me exactly.
I'm a public figure. I'm the most viral man on the internet right now. I got invited to go to Andrew Tate's team. I'm like that guy right now. I'm a live streamer. My life is on stream 24/7. I travel around the country and promote sobriety to everyone. I just signed a $77 million deal to do live streaming.
Wait, sir. Okay, sir. Hello, sir. Let me just ask you, what's going on right now?
I'm being attacked right now. My life is in danger. I'm worth $77 million. I have a $48,000 watch on my wrist. He wants to kill me.
Wait, sir. Okay, sir. Hello, sir. Let me just ask you, what's going on right now? I just need to know what happened.
There is a deranged fan who just called my hotel room, said he's in Miami, said I'm gonna die tonight.
Okay, so the person is not there with you, but they're calling you and making threats.
I'm in a hotel room. Nobody knows my location. He called my hotel room number on his own. Do you get it now?
But you know, the dispatcher, the closed-minded 911 dispatcher is too closed-minded. She just doesn't understand what's going on, and Fousey gets really upset because she's not taking the situation seriously, okay? Fousey said that he's going to kill Gamble, who he has his address, who his security guard has the address of his house, okay? And that means Fousey's life is in danger, and he needs the police to come right now to protect him.
You know, if he was on his way right now and he had a gun, I would be dead and he would still be asking me questions. Send the fucking cops. Send the cops.
So he fakes a fucking hostage scenario over the phone. He says he has a gun to his head. He has a gun to his fucking head, okay?
There's a gun to my head right now. There's a gun to my head. Help, ma'am, he left. Ma'am, he left. There's a gun to my head. Help, get them. Help, bye. Ma'am, Intercontinental, what's my room number? Help, tell me. 2027. That's what I have to do to get help?
It's crazy.
And then the police, because, you know, they can't just ignore that, they show up to the hotel room and he starts fucking yelling at them. And then...
Tell me a story. I'm live streaming. I'm the most famous guy on the internet right now.
Okay, cool.
A guy calls my mom yesterday. He threatened my life tonight.
And who is this guy?
I don't fucking know.
So how do you want us to look for him if you don't know where he is?
I have his address!
What is his address?
I said grab my security 20 minutes ago!
And then he gets fucking arrested, bro. He gets arrested. And he says hashtag free Fousey.
You guys are literally dumb as fuck. Y'all are fucked. I'm suing all y'all. My life is in danger and you arrest a Palestinian Muslim who's viral? Are y'all dumb or are you stupid? Do you like your job? You're fucked. Hey, free Fousey! Hashtag free Fousey!
Okay. The guy, obviously, he's having a complete mental breakdown. You know, he's completely lost his mind. And I should probably feel bad for him, you know, like maybe this is just sad, you know, it's not funny at all, alright? But I just could not stop laughing, to the point where I couldn't breathe. I was watching this video of him getting arrested and I couldn't stop laughing. It was so fucking funny, dude. And here's why I don't feel bad laughing, okay? One, no one was hurt. Okay, no one got shot. Fousey, he's in a mental hospital now. He's in the mental hospital again, so he's getting the help he needs, alright? Here's the other reason I don't feel bad. FaysalSultan, he's kind of an asshole, you know? There was, earlier in his stream, a couple weeks ago, he met this random girl at an airport who said she was sex trafficked and she was really drunk, and then they left the stream for a while and he came back and said he just had sex with this random girl who was sex trafficked while she was drunk. So, you know, that's not like a very cool thing to do, I think. So just let me have my fun, okay? This stream is without a doubt the funniest thing I've seen this entire year. This stream is, in my opinion, the greatest stream ever. It cannot be topped. All of the shit I said happened in the exact same stream. And unfortunately, the VOD on Kick got taken down. I'm not sure if it was Fousey, but people have clipped the best parts of the stream. I watched all 16 hours of the stream, okay? When it was still on Kick, I made it to 10 hours in, but then it got taken down. So I had to go to Internet Archive, okay, to download the 56 gigabyte stream so I could finish watching it. I don't know, maybe I'll upload that later for documentation purposes, because I really wanted to finish watching this stream, but I couldn't find it on YouTube. So I don't know, maybe I'll put it up here. Maybe I'll put it up here for you guys to see. I'll have to check the rules about doing something like that, because I don't want this channel to get taken down. But I highly recommend watching the part where he gets arrested, at least. Like, that's so... So, yeah, the greatest stream of all time. And, yeah, the best thing I watched this entire year. I'm saying it. I'm giving it the 2023 award for the best thing. The best. But there's still more things that we need to talk about, okay? So, The Creator is a movie by the same director as Star Wars Rogue One, and it shows. Visually, the movie is fantastic. It's probably one of the best looking films I've seen since Blade Runner with Ryan Gosling, and it is a completely new IP, so that's something I'll give the movie. But to be honest, I thought this movie was pretty mid. It takes place in the far future, where humans have developed these artificial intelligence androids, and they were living in peace with them until one day the androids detonated a fucking nuke in California. So that made America declare war on the AI, and they were like, we need to kill all the AI. But China has been still living with the AI in peace, and our main character is a US Army veteran who gets recruited back into the military to do this one last last job because they heard that the AI was developing a super weapon. And apparently his wife was helping develop it, but he thought his wife was dead. Okay, so the US military guy shows him a picture of his wife developing the AI super weapon, and he's like, oh shit, we need to, that gets him to go on this mission to see what the fuck is happening. And when he gets there, it turns out the super weapon is just a child's android. It's a child robot, and it has the power to control all of the technology around it, making it perhaps one of the most powerful androids ever. But the child says he knows where our main character's wife is. She's in China or something. So they go on a journey together to find his wife. And that puts our main character in a predicament, okay? Because he thought his wife was dead, but now this child is telling him he knows that this child robot weapon thinks his wife is alive in China. But his mission was to kill the weapon at any cost, so he's in a bit of a predicament. So he and the robot, they go on this journey to China to find his wife, and that's basically the premise of the movie. It's kind of like Last of Us or Logan, but the problem with this movie is it just completely falls apart if you think about it too much. For one, it takes place in the far future, okay, where humans have developed artificial intelligence robots. So the fact that when the military comes to our main character's house and says, we've seen your wife, this is a picture of your wife, and she's developing this super weapon, our main character should have been like, you guys could have just photoshopped the picture. You guys could have used AI to generate that picture, you know? We have technology to do that now. But he just believes them. He just believes the military, and it was pretty dumb. Okay, but I mean, you know, that's whatever. I guess that's something I can overlook because, you know, the guy, he's having a hard time. His wife died, or he thought his wife died. So, you know, I can see how someone could get manipulated by doing that. So, I mean, okay, fine, whatever. It doesn't make a lot of sense. But when they go on this, like, adventure, and he learns that the robot can control all of the technology around it, the power of this robot child is pretty inconsistent. It's like, you know what, spoilers from this point on. I don't really recommend the movie, but yeah, spoiler alert. Basically, in the movie, the guy is taking this child android to China to meet with the AI resistance because the US Army is winning the battle against AI. And then there's this scene, there's like this big reveal in the movie where this AI soldier fighting for the AI resistance, he says that the nuke that the AI detonated, supposedly, he said that was a human error. It wasn't even the AI who did that. And that makes our main character go, holy shit, guys, I think I was fighting on the wrong side. Maybe AI isn't that bad. Maybe we need to protect the AI. Guys, this is crazy. I never thought it could have been a human error. Which is it's just so stupid. Cause like obviously after a fucking nuke explodes and destroys California, the AI is gonna say, we didn't do it. It wasn't us, guys. We didn't do it. We didn't do this. It should be common knowledge that the AI's take was that the nuke wasn't even their fault. It wasn't their fault. It was a human error. And no one would believe them, as they should. It was such a dumb scene, because it's treated like this huge revelation, and it makes our character go as far as not to stop fighting the AI, but to go to the US Army spaceship thing that they're using to win the battle of AI, to blow it up, to fucking destroy it, because this one robot told him. It was just dumb. It was like a really dumb reveal. And there's this scene, right, where there's like basically in the end of the movie, when they get to the spaceship, the child does its like robot power and it turns off the entire spaceship. So you're like, okay, holy shit, I guess that's something the robot can do. But later there's this scene where after they attach the bomb to the spaceship, they want to go to an escape pod so they can escape. But then these robot tentacles come and grab our main character, and he has to sacrifice himself so that this AI child can escape. He dies for the fucking AI rebellion because this one soldier told him to. All the AI wants is to live in peace, guys. All we ever wanted was to live in peace. In the movie, it treats this scene as like a super emotional and heroic moment. Like, finally, the AI will stop being oppressed by the US Army. But the problem with the movie is it never convinced me that AI is something we needed to protect or even create in the first place. Because all these AI robots, all they do is take up space, they take up housing that humans can have, they take up jobs that humans can have. Yeah, it's like, why did we need to make AI androids in the first place? How am I supposed to feel about this ending? Because the way I see it, it was a fucking terrible ending. It was like, holy shit, guys, the AI blew up our last line of defense from the robot takeover. It's like they treat it as such a like heroic thing, and it's weird. It's really weird. The movie didn't get me feeling the way it wanted me to feel, so I think it failed in that regard. And I think I just didn't like the movie. I didn't think it was very good. It was dumb and kind of pretentious. And look, I know I was just talking about Transformers and how fucking cool Transformers was. Now I'm saying, like, this movie that all these critics seem to love, pretty bad. But it's... Look, man, Transformers knows what it is, you know? It's not trying to be super deep or serious. But the creator is trying to be serious. It is asking you to take it seriously and to think about the plot and like feel emotional. When you have all these little plot holes and things that just don't really make sense, it takes you out of the movie. It took me out of the movie. I just didn't like it. Let's talk about Guardians of the Galaxy 3. This movie was great. I really like this movie. I think it's probably one of the best movies in the trilogy. This movie is all about Rocket Raccoon and his backstory, and it's good. It's a sad movie. It's a really sad movie. It's been a while since I saw a movie that made me cry, and this one made me cry like a little bitch, okay? So Adam Warlock flies over to Rocket Raccoon to attach a bomb to his heart because the Golden people are very angry that he stole the batteries. But it turns out they were also working with the evil scientists who created Rocket Raccoon, the High Evolutionary. And there's like a secret conspiracy going on because he wants to find Rocket Raccoon and he wants to dissect his brain. So the gang, they have to find a way to defuse the bomb and save the day. It was good. I liked it. The villain, the High Evolutionary is what he's called. He's like genuinely pure fucking evil. This guy, he's probably like the most evil character in the entire MCU. The movie is really good at making you hate him. His whole sort of goal is that he wants to create the perfect utopia world with the perfect life forms, the perfect world, and that's his main goal. And he creates this one called Counter Earth, which is filled with animal people, furries. He creates a planet for all the furries. And that was it. That was interesting to me because I thought that sounded familiar. I was like, wait, I've heard of this before. And when I remembered what it was from this weird Spider-Man cartoon that I saw that came out in like the late 90s called Spider-Man Unlimited. And it was about like Peter Parker, Spider-Man. He goes into outer space to chase Venom and Carnage. And he lands on this planet called Counter-Earth. And it's filled with these weird animal people. And like the main antagonist is also the high evolutionary.
It has taken decades, countless experiments, countless failures. But at last, my perfect society nears completion. Populated by these noblest of creatures, So
that was just a little fun fact, if you will. It's pretty crazy just how James Gunn, he's really good at like bringing out totally weird shit from old comic books and TV shows, making them cool. Yeah, he's good. I thought it was an awesome conclusion to the trilogy and just the MCU as a whole. Okay, the Avengers Endgame is finished, but this is just like it's the last one we needed, and that's it. I'm done. I'm never watching a MCU movie again. I'm just happy. I'm just glad that franchise, it ended with a bang. At least for me, I don't need any more MCU. They should just stop making movies. Honestly, they should just stop. Let's talk about plagiarism and YouTube. So the new hbomberguy video just dropped, and if you don't know who that guy is, he makes video essays, and he's one of my favorite creators on this platform, and he's an inspiration to me and countless other creators. This guy, he can talk about anything, and I always find it super engaging, entertaining, and just really thought-provoking. He only makes like one video a year, but every time it's a fucking banger. Every video he makes is a fucking banger, bro. He's also a big fan of the Transformers movie I talked about earlier, and he made a video about that one, so you should watch it. It's pretty good. But anyway, his new video is no exception, and this one got a lot of people talking because it's about plagiarism here on YouTube. He talks about why people do that, why it's harmful, and he goes on to expose a few creators who I actually was fans of and really respected for just blatantly stealing entire articles made by independent journalists and taking footage from documentaries or other smaller creators and blurring out their watermarks. And it's really interesting, just the effort these people go to plagiarize things. They really go out of their way to be so lazy at the same time. Well, some of them don't even put effort at all. He talks about internet historians, Man in Hole video, the Man in the Cave video, which was a documentary about this guy who was like a caver, and he got trapped underground in the same position for over 17 days. And the video was sort of about the surrounding community's effort to try and get him out. And it was super dangerous and really interesting. But after the video came out, it got taken down because of copyright infringement. And everyone, including myself, just thought, you know, bummer. That's just YouTube being YouTube. It's just the classic YouTube copyright system fucking over everyone, like it always does. He didn't do anything wrong. But no, the video totally deserved to get taken down. It, like for once, it actually took something down that it was supposed to. Because the entire script was written by this article someone made, by this independent journalist. And all internet historian did was he just rearranged some of the words around. Like he was copying someone else's high school essay assignment, and he didn't get permission from the writer.
He should try untying his shoes, said one. No, we should send him down with a contortionist who's got a mallet and a chisel. Hey, how about using dynamite? One clique formed, insisting that it was a great idea, till they started arguing about gas torches. But by far the most common suggestion, of course, was amputation.
It was pretty sketchy. And then after the video got taken down, he didn't explain why. He was just like, I'll re-upload the video. But the script was like entirely different. It was much more edited and just worse overall. And he just never explained why.
Sorry for the re-upload, fellas. The original got copy struck. RIP. But don't worry, we are working on new main channel videos. Thank you for watching a second time.
The thing that's so weird is I feel like most people wouldn't care if he just narrated the article with his animations and editing and just credited the original author with the author's permission, because it still would have been a great video. I'm sure the writer would have been totally fine with it if he just proposed to share some revenue. In my experience, it's pretty easy to reach out to other creators to get permission to use something they made in a video. My intro music, all of the music on this channel is just music I found on Newgrounds, and I messaged the artist and said, hey, can I use this song in a video? They got back to me a day later and they were like, yeah, sure, bro. On Newgrounds. Like like fucking 2009 Newgrounds, bro. I guess internet historian, he didn't even try, and I just don't know why. I mean, I do know why. It's because of money, you know? He was running ads on the video. He had an ad for like World of Tanks, and you know, when you're starting to make money from using someone else's work in a product or something you intend to profit from, you know, that's where things can get a bit icky, you know? That's where things can get a bit, that's just a different situation, and he just didn't care, I guess. It's just unfortunate because, like, I'm sure the writer of that article would have been down to share revenue, but whatever. What the fuck do I know? You know, I'm just a guy. I have like 100 subscribers, but here's what I think, okay? And I'm saying this as a small but extremely talented and entertaining and intelligent creator who's extremely well seasoned and just overall a master at his craft and handsome, strong, and I can say none of my videos are plagiarized, because plagiarism is pretty dumb. You know, why would you plagiarize something? It's pretty dumb. But I'm also not getting any sponsorship deals or ad revenue on this channel. It's just like a hobby for me. But I can imagine if I actually was making a lot of money from these videos and I was getting tons of ad revenue and I was getting sponsorships for keeps. Excuse me, sir. Did you know that 2 out of 3 guys experience some form? And I happen to be running out of video ideas and I'm just feeling burnt out and just kind of bored with making videos. And I find this entire script, this article that not many people have seen, and it's just here for me and I can just take it and use it to make money. It'd be tempting. You know, I'm not saying I would do it. I'm just saying it would be tempting, and I can imagine like being in that headspace, you know. But fret not, my many viewers, because I pledge to you, I'm pledging to you right now that I will never plagiarize someone else's content, that I will never copy the entire script of someone else's video and use their exact same editing style and all their footage and thumbnail and script and ad readings. I promise I will never do that. I just wouldn't do that. That's just not what I do. Because I actually care about my videos, you know? Like, for God's sakes, the only reason I even make these videos is because okay, can I be done now? Can this be it? Can we just